Hello, everyone. So, in exactly 7 days, can you believe it? It's only 7 days. I can't believe time flies so fast. And we're almost out of tickets. In 16 hours, we will be holding our fourth annual 2021 Nadlan Expo, Israel investor conference where dozens of real estate investors will come together to share knowledge and network. So I'm really proud to say that we have an amazing developer that's going to be one of our speakers, Eyal Price. Eyal Price has been in the US for 10 years, engaged in the field of changing the purpose of buildings, has very successful career out of a large number of zoning for industrial buildings and office buildings for the benefit of residences, mainly for students. Operation now is changing the purpose of converting a factory in Boston for 19 houses units. Interior of new construction in Florida in the area of luxury in a Gulf neighborhood, and initiated 6 luxury homes in the city north of Atlanta, Roseville, and the construction of a residential neighborhood near a hospital in the city of Rooster. All transactions are started from an initial stage of initiation, and therefore the transaction profits as a high profits. The entire risk of the change carried out without risk to the investors. So let's welcome Eyal Price. Hello, Eyal.
Hello. How are you?
Hi, so glad to see you. You are a known character in our online forum. You always love to help. People like to consult with you. You are an encyclopedia of knowledge. It's always happy to hear you. And why won't you tell us about of what you're doing these days as a developer?
Yes, thank you very much for the opportunity to be here. First of all, I have a knowledge, but is in not in all the aspect of real estate. Real estate is a very wide world, and a lot of people do different things. I don't like to use the word specialized, but I'm doing zoning change of buildings. As you know, as we all know, every um, building, every property is connect to a category of zoning. It can be residential, it can be commercial, it can be office building. And inside this category, there's also few levels and few members. There's more than 200 different levels in the United States. Each city has their own rules. So I look at the category and try to analyze for me, for our investors, for my partner, if there is an arbitrage profit. Arbitrage, as we know, is non-risk profit. If it will become because we're going to change the zoning, because we're going to ask for variance, or sometimes inside the category just to decide different decision of what we're going to do with the property, we can make better profit. And today, as we know that it's so hard to get good deals, instead of just running and develop and renovate and make new floors and new kitchen and sell it as a flip, sometimes you need to look at this, and maybe you will make a decision of convert a single to 2-family, which is in the same group. No need for getting to zoning committee or to the city. Even you don't need to get a step. You can increase your profit. Or sometimes you take, as we know, COVID changed a little bit the world. The office buildings are standing empty. You can take them with a very low price. Me and my investor, we just bought a factory for $8.50 per square foot. Is nothing.
Wow.
The cost is
Really
nothing. We're gonna renovate it and we're gonna sell it for $220. So the margin is very
amazing.
And so this is what I do. I do the zoning. Each city, I did it already in a few cities. Each city has different rules. It's not so complicated. It's a little bit challenge, but if you know to play the games, you can make a lot of money. And this is what we're going to speak at my lecture. And
which brings me to the second question. And by the way, whoever sees the shirt, we're catching you in Yellowstone. You're on vacation. We still have time until the convention, of course. And this is
Yeah.
part of what we do. We're doing everything we do, of course, for our children, for our family, but also to enjoy ourselves and travel, to be able to travel the world. I know that you are very fond of traveling. You've been in many areas. So basically, you are also an expert of places in the world. So whoever speak with you, you also suggest on places that you've been. I know that just before this interview, we spoke about Mount Rainier and Nepal and different places. So, it's always exciting to speak with you. Why won't you tell us a few points about your lecture in our expo?
We're going to analyze 4 different deals that I'm doing. And they are actually, I choose each one from a different aspect of zoning change. The first one is in the zoning, we're doing nothing, we're just changing our point of view, how to deal with this invest. The other one is also very easy, how to reduce like 34% the price of the land that we bought by doing a very easy process of zoning. And I will tell you in one sentence what I'm talking about. We bought 2.8 acre in Roseville. The law said you need in this zoning 1 acre per house. So we actually bought a land for 2 houses. We paid the price that we've been asked, 665 for 2 houses. So now each price for each house for the land is 340. We went to the neighbor, we bought 1/4 of acre, that's it. To combine it in United States to one lot is very easy, it's a form. In Israel, it's very complicated. Ichud Chalkot in Israel is very complicated. In United States, it's easy. So now we have 3 and a change acre. So now we can do 3 houses. So the same price that we paid, we can do 3 houses. Now the price become, instead of 680 for 2 houses, it's for 3 houses. We reduce ourselves for 34%. Now this is the part 1. There is part 2. In the zoning, if you know how to read it, because our lot is a corner, you can ask. Doesn't mean that you're gonna get, but you can ask for 6 houses if you have more than 3 acres. So now the deal is totally different. And this is a very, very easy process. I will tell you in the lecture about another deal that I did, zoning, about this factory, that 4 developers before me was able to succeed 7 apartments. The business plan that was showed to me was 12 apartments. I got 19 apartments.
Wow.
How? Very easy. Just instead of thinking in the box, we thought outside the box.
I'm sure you're gonna leave it to the lecture to give the cherry on the cake.
The important for me is that people will not afraid about it, because each one of our developer or investor in this Congress, few years ago or 3 months ago, even didn't know how to flip houses. Now they do. How to go to a bank. Now they do. So it's another aspect that it's good to know how to look at this, or how to do it as well. It's not instead of the develop, it's with the envelope, it's increase the develop.
That's exactly what we do in our forum, in our channel. Basically, how to become an entrepreneur in real estate. That's why every week we have a different entrepreneur that teaches what was their path to become an entrepreneur, from a basic investor, from buying 1 or 2 houses, how they eventually evolved. And I'm so happy to say that we have you and people just like you that helping each other in our group to help other people succeed. And we definitely hope that other people that are going to become entrepreneurs going to stay in the group and going to help other people evolve. Eventually, it's a win-win game for everyone, having a strong community that helps each other. And basically, this is why we're having that expo. having entrepreneurs and also people that are just starting out in different levels, all joining, listening to lectures from people that already done it, that already been through this path, and actually helping you with the mindset of an entrepreneur and what's going to be like thinking what's going to be your next steps. And we are an open discussion group. You're always we have people that are always approachable. I know Eyal is very approachable. People call him, discuss with him. He is traveling quite a bit between the properties, so he is enjoying talking to different investors and helping them. And you can see the feedbacks on the forum that are amazing about the help that Eyal is helping the community. So Eyal, so we have exactly 7 days to the expo, and we are so excited, and we're going to have you there as a speaker. Thank you very much for zoning us, for joining us, and we're going to see, we're going to hear you there. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.